It's Tips, Tricks and Tutorial Tuesday! Hi there, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Last week we were learning how to double crochet. That was crazy. Hope you kept your cool, kept your zen, kept going. Practice makes perfect and all that. No tantrums, all good stuff I hope. Yeah, but if you're new to my channel, hi, how are you? My name's Gracie and this is my sidekick Jasper. It's a bit floppy today. Flop. But we post videos every Tuesday and Wednesday. Tips, tricks and tutorial Tuesdays are for tutorials where I cover techniques and crafts such as crochet, knitting, embroidery, stuff like that. Work in progress Wednesday is more of a vlog style video where I just share what I'm doing, my process over the week, what I've been doing, and they haven't been, but they're going to start to be for sale. So if you see something you like during that, or even you're interested in what the finished product looks like, when they're finished, they go up and get posted on my Instagram at The Most Peculiar Peach, which I will link in the description below if you're interested. If you found today's video helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing. Subscribing is totally free and is just a way to follow and support my channel. So today we're learning how to treble crochet. It's going to be good, it's going to be great. Here's our square so far, so we're going to add another one. We're going to get another one under our belt. But all you'll need for today is some yarn. I'm using double knit, a hook. I'm using a 4. I actually am using a 4 this time. I haven't been using a 4. I've been using a 4.25 because I couldn't find my 4, but I was just saying 4 not to be confusing, but I'm actually using a 4 today, and a pair of scissors and a tapestry needle if you want to sew the ends in. If not, let's get into it. Let's get started. First off, we need to make our slip knot. So with the short end, so if you hold it like this, you wrap it over your finger with the short end on the right hand side. You have it wrapped over your finger like so, and then you can take the short end over to the left, so it's crossed over like that, and then you take the long and wrap it over your finger and hold them together like that with your middle finger and thumb, and then you take the left loop and you pull it over the right like so, and then you shimmy, and that is how to make a slip knot. Okie dokie, so now put your slip knot onto your hook with the short end on the right hand side like that, and pull the long until it's against your hook, but don't pull it too tight, you can't still. Move it around like so. If you're wondering about how to hold your yarn and hook, I like to just put the yarn over my 3 fingers and kind of levy the yarn with these fingers like so, and then I twist with my index finger, and then I use my thumb and my middle finger to hold my work like so. Okay, so training, what you want to do is hook facing towards you, yarn over, pull through. That's 1. Yarn over, pull through. That's 2. Yarn over, pull through. That's 3. Yarn over, pull through. 4. Yarn over, pull through, and that's 5. So that's how you chain. I'm going to be doing 20 of these, and I will meet you back when I've got there. Right, okay, so I've got 20. So now, because we're doing our treble crochets, add another 3 chains on the end. 1, 2, 3. And the reason I say this separately is because that's going to count as our first treble crochet. So if we want the square to be 20 chains wide, we're going to use this extra 3 as our first stitch. Okay, so we can bend round into the first row, and this is our foundation chain, and this is going to be used as our first stitch. That makes sense. Okay, right, so now we've explained that, we're going to be doing our treble crochets. So if this is our first one, like that, that would count as that stitch there. Okay, so if this is our stitch, we skip the 4th one down, and then we're going to be working in the 5th one down. Okay, can be a bit fiddly, so you got to stick with it. So yarn over again, insert into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th down, okay, like so, and then yarn over, pull up a loop. Okay, it should look like you got 4 on there. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2 again, and pull through 2 again. Okay, hope that makes sense. So working in our chain, so we've done in that one, so we're going into the next one here. Yarn over again, insert into your next chain, yarn over, pull up your loop, so it looks like you got 4, yarn over, pull through 2. This can be really fiddly, so it might take a couple of tries, so it's okay if you want to undo what you've just done. Don't feel like you can't, because nothing's going to happen, you just got to do it again. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, let's do some more. So yarn over again, insert into your next chain, yarn over, pull up your loop, okay, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2 again. So it's kind of like our double crochets, but it's a bit taller, and it's a lot holier. Okay, I'm going to do one more to show you. Feel free to rewind or pause the video at any time. So hook facing towards you, yarn over again, insert into our next chain, okay, yarn over, pull your loop up so it looks like you got 4, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, told you it was going to be fiddly, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so you're just going to keep doing that all the way along. Feel free to pause, rewind, watch it again, but it's going to be the same thing all the way along. And then I'll show you about the last chain down here. Okay? Alright, sweet ones. So I'm going to show you the last chain just because this is something that I struggled with when I first started crocheting for some reason, so I thought I'd show it. We're going to be working into this last chain here, in there. Don't try and be squeezing your hook into there, into that little, trying to be squeezing it into there. If you get confused, just count them. You should have 20. But I'm going to do the last one in this stitch here. But see that there? That's not. Don't be trying to squeeze your hook into there, because that's where we did our slip knot. So looking at that, we've got 1 left, not 2. So yarn over, insert into the last one, yarn over, pull up your loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, and that's our first row. So to get to the next row, we are gonna chain 3 or chain 4. I think we'll, so if you chain 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, chain 4, turn your work, and this counts as our first treble crochet. So we're going to skip this first stitch here. You see that first stitch there, counts as that being in there. So we're going to skip our first stitch here and go into the next one. So we're going to be working in that whole stitch there, in that hole there. So yarn over again, insert your hook. So we're skipping this one because that counts as being in there, into that whole stitch. Make sure you've got both the bits of the V of the stitch. That counts as 1. Okay, so yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, so now we're working in the next stitch. Yarn over, insert, make sure you got both loops of the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Make sure you don't go underneath the whole stitch. We're not going in taking up in here, we're going into the stitch. Okay, so if I show you a couple more times, yarn over again, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so if you continue doing this, feel free to pause the video, rewind it again, but we're going to be working to the end, and then I'll show you again how to get to the next row and how to work on top of this chain 3 that we did. Okay. Okie dokie, so I've got to nearly to the end. I wanted to show you how to work on top of our chain. It can be a bit fiddly, but obviously I said that this counts as a stitch. So if it counts as a stitch, we work on top of it as well. And remember to count if you're not sure if you should be adding another stitch and where to put it. So when we get to the end, there should be like obviously a chain 3 or chain 4. And we want to yarn over twice, and we're going to be working into the top chain. How I like to do it is I like to grab the loop at the bottom, and that guarantees that obviously I've got the 2 loops on the hook. But if you have a look, it's whatever works best for you. So if you're confused by looking at it like that, try to turn it and you'll see the chain. So that's obviously 1, 2, 3. So you want to insert into the top chain. I like to go underneath and grab this little one there, and that guarantees that you've got the 2. But as long as you're working on top of your chain that you do to get to the next row, you should be alright. Okay, so now that's definitely 20 across because we worked on top of our chain. Right, now we want to do our chaining again. So yarn over 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn your work. This counts as being in this stitch here, so we're going to skip that stitch and go straight into the next one here. Yarn over again, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull up your loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so always if you count, you'll know exactly how many you're doing, like so. Brilliant. So yarn over again, into the next stitch. Make sure you got your 2 loops of the 1 stitch. Yarn over, pull up your loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. Okay, I'll do it once more. Yarn over again, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Alright, so let's have a little look what we've got so far. But yeah, just do that all the way along, and then you want to chain your 4. Remember to work into obviously the top. I'm going to show you once more how to work into the top of a chain, but meet me back when you get to this bit here at the end, and I'll show you how to do that once more. I'm not sure how many rows I'll be doing after that, but I'll probably insert that over the video at some point so you know how many I've been doing. Okay, So meet me back at the end. Okay, so brilliant. So now we're going to be obviously working in the top chain. So if you have it so it's facing with all the chains, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to be working in this top chain, and if you, there's the V of it, and if you turn it over you can see that little loop at the back. Yarn over, insert your hook. It can be fiddly, but I like to use this little hoop at the back so I don't have to worry about both the hoops. I'll just do it the other way, did it the wrong way. There we go. So that you've got the top of the stitch on the top of your hook like that. Okay. Yarn over, pull up your loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and that's how to treble crochet. So remember, if you get stuck with obviously the amount of keeping the 20 treble crochets, you just keep counting and then you'll know if you've missed one or you need to do one and things like that. So remember, so now after this you'll do your chain 4 treble crochet to the end. Make sure that you count and do your treble crochet in the top of the chain 4 up here, and when you're confused to count. But yeah, so I will insert probably about here how many rows I did in the end to get a decent square, but you don't have to stop, you can keep practicing, but I suggest obviously making a square, undoing it, doing it again, undoing it, doing it again, so you practice the stitch, you practice your crochet, and you practice your tension and things like that. Yeah, because practice makes perfect. See you in a bit. Okay, so I ended up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows to make myself a little square of treble crochet. But yeah, got to the end. Hope it wasn't too difficult, hope you kept going in that. So now that we've got to the end, I'm going to show you how to cast off. So what you want to do is chain 1. Okay, get your trusty scissors, leave a little bit, a couple of inches in case you want to sew it in and that. Just do the snip snip, put it all the way through and then pull it tight, and that's not going anywhere. But yeah, you can make multiple of these, you can undo it and redo it. That's what I do because it saves, if you're doing practicing and stuff like that, it saves wool and money in that. So but yeah, bit of Jasper's hair there. But yeah, so that is how to treble crochet. If you want, you can sew the ends in. I made a video on when I was single, doing how to single crochet. I sewed the ends in. If you want to check that out, I'll link it as well. And yeah, we're all done. So go forth and treble crochet. Brilliant. So we have completed yet another skill. I hope you kept your zen, hope you kept going. Continue to keep going, practice. Yeah, so now we have our single crochet, our half double crochet, our double crochet and our treble crochet. Okay, so we've got 4 skills now underneath our belt. Okay, keep going strong. But yeah, thanks for joining me, thanks for watching, thanks for crocheting with me. It's been great. Hope you have a lovely week. See you next Tuesday. Bye.